We start with golf, and both world number 2 Rory McIlroy and US Open champion Matt Fitzpatrick have had their say on the prospect of the LIV Tour seeking world ranking points. The Saudi-backed series applied earlier this month to receive world ranking points, which play a key role in deciding entry into golf's 4 majors.
If they meet the criteria, they can get world ranking points. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't, as long as they meet the criteria that's set out. I mean, the one thing that has been frustrating from the start of this is they just don't want to play by the rules that have been in place for so long. So it can't be one set of rules for a certain amount of people and then a set of rules for everyone else. Everyone has to abide by the same rules here, and if they're willing to abide by the rules, 100% they should get world ranking points. But the way everything is right now and the way their tour is set up, I just think it makes it very difficult for them to make that argument.
I understand why they think they deserve points because of the players they've got, and I don't disagree with that. But if you look at, so I've been told, if you look at all the other tours in previous years that have wrote to get points, they've gone through the official process. It takes a year or 2 years, or what I've been told. You just got to wait 2 years. That's what I've been told is the process, and that's that's what it is. I don't feel like I did read somewhere that they said that you should backdate the points to when they first had the first event, which that is ridiculous. But you knew what you were signing up for before you went, and if you'd probably done your homework, you would know the process takes a year or 2. So you probably had to accept that, and that's just rules of the game.
Do you think maybe, not so much for some of the older boys towards the end of their career, but for some of the young guys, there's maybe a little bit of regret setting in now, a little bit of buyer's remorse that we didn't fully realise what we were signing up for?
Yeah, maybe. I think, I guess when you see pound signs, it kind of maybe clouds your thinking a little bit. So I think there's probably, it's one of those where the decision that you made, you had to sit down and take every aspect into consideration, and obviously world ranking points was probably on the list, but there probably wasn't a real deep dive into when the chances of getting them are. So like I say, I think if the process is a year or 2 years, if the world ranking turned around to me and said, oh no, the process is in 3 months, then I'd be like, well, that's it. In 3 months' time, they're going to get world rankings. Fair enough, but by the sounds of it, it's lengthier than that, and they've got to fit a lot of criteria that maybe they're not quite fitting already. Then that's just the way it is, unfortunately.
I don't know how they can. Whether they should get them, I don't really know. I'm going to go no, because you can't give world ranking points to players who play like we're playing this week in the Dunhill Links, 4 rounds, and they are playing 3.
Yeah.
I mean, what do? Do we give them less points? I don't know. I mean, I just don't think it makes sense. People have to play 4 rounds in professional golf to get world ranking points, in my view.
And it's an invitational series, they're there just by virtue of the fact they've been asked to come along. They haven't qualified to get into that.
That's right. And why should they get as many points as a Rory McIlroy does? I just can't see it right now. How they work that out, I don't know. The squabbling in our game has just been constant, Jamie, over the last 6-7 months. And I think it needs to be put to rest pretty soon. You don't want players suing tours and all that stuff. I mean, you don't need that. That's no good. And world ranking points right now, no, unless they start to play 4-round events.